Hey everyone, this is Chris Crazy House, and I know I haven't been doing many commentary videos lately, but I just been very busy trying to finish one of my coloring books. I have two in the pipe right now, and I think I can get the Naturally Cute one done first for August, and then get the Hey Rue Jackson one done for late September, early October. So right around Halloween time, probably. So that's what I'm working towards now, and I've been trying to cut myself off from any extracurricular activities just so I can get these things done. Because yeah, when I'm close to being done with something, I just kind of like to spend as much time as possible getting it done. And to be honest, with the quarantine, coronavirus, and having a family that's all here now, like my wife is here. She works, but she works from home, and have my daughter here because school's all messed up. It's messed up my schedule a lot, so I don't get that 6 hours a day that I was getting. Now it's condensed, or I work at night or early in the morning or whatever. So that's why I haven't been doing as many videos. I want to try to put as much as I can into this work and get it out the door, and then concentrate on other things as time goes on. But I did see a very interesting news story over the weekend, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on it. I know you guys will like this, and I don't want to. I'm trying not to become just another one of these whining YouTube channels where I'm just whining about what goes on in pop culture or about certain people in pop culture. But I have to be honest as well about my actual feelings about things, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, Brie Larson is petitioning to play the character Samus Aran in the Hollywood adaptation of the game Metroid. So, I mean, if you're on my channel and you're part of fandom and you don't know anything about Metroid or who Samus Aran is, that's on you. Samus Aran was the main character in the Metroid games from the old Nintendo, then Super Metroid on Super Nintendo, which is probably my favorite Metroid game ever made, and there have been other variations over the years. But for the longest time, most of us didn't even know that Samus Aran was a female. It wasn't revealed until a little bit later that the character was female. It's just that she wears this very original design as far as body armor, so you really can't see any real details that she's a female. But then they later reveal how she looks without the armor and everything else. So we got to see what the character looks like. But the actress Brie Larson wants to play Samus Aran in the Hollywood version of Metroid. So, I mean, first of all, video game movies don't do very well, mainly because it's hard to adapt that type of storytelling into an actual film. People have a hard time with that. But considering the original Metroid is kind of taken from the Alien franchise, like the very basic structure of the Alien franchise, where you have a lone bounty hunter in a very isolated space station trying to avoid these alien monsters. That can kind of maybe be put into a movie. I mean, they've done very well with the Castlevania series on Netflix, but then again, that's a series. That's not a 1.5 hour, 2 hour movie. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know much about the people behind it, so we'll see. Nintendo is seems like they want to do a better job with their characters in their movies, so we'll see how it goes. But the main point of contention is the fact that Brie Larson wants to be in this movie, and there's a strong likelihood that she'll get it because she is the Hollywood it girl. Now, let me say this first. I know she's on YouTube now. She has a YouTube channel, and of course, just from the nature of her being a celebrity, she's gotten a whole bunch of followers just given to her, and a whole bunch of attention just given to her because she's a celebrity. So we'll be honest about that. So I don't want to say anything too bad, because then people will say that I'm bullying Brie Larson as if she would give a damn what I would have to say on my little measly channel here. But This is not me bullying her. This is not me attacking her. It's just that I don't think she's right for this role. And it has nothing to do with her being a woman, obviously, because the character is a female character. So I have no problem with that. But I just don't think Brie Larson would be good for it. I read about her wanting to be Samus Aran in this article from Sci-Fi Wire, and just let me read you a little bit of the paragraph here. The first paragraph that the person wrote about it, saying, "After playing Captain Marvel in the MCU, Brie Larson has proven herself worthy of playing a strong and badass female character in the realm of science fiction." Really? this guy, is written by a guy, and he's laying it on pretty thick. He says, "In fact, we say that the actress turned as Carol Danvers was one hell of an audition for the role of galactic bounty hunter Samus Aran in the Metroid film. Should Nintendo ever decide to make one, that is. In fact, the Oscar winner is totally down for the chance to square off with baddies like Ridley and Mother Brain." So this guy, he's totally for it. This writer here, I think his name is Josh Weiss. So he's totally for having Brie Larson be in this movie. I am not, and there are many like me who are not for it. Honestly, I just don't feel like she's that great of an actress. I know she's been put into a lot of movies these days, and they really want to shoe her horn in there as quote unquote, because they even put it in this first paragraph here, she's the strong, badass female character. To me, she's just never been believable as that character. I actually liked her in that Scott Pilgrim movie. I thought she played that character very well. I thought that was more up her alley as far as what her actual personality is. So, and if you ever seen Scott Pilgrim and you know which character she played, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it here because, like I said, I don't want to be mean and be considered a bully on social media. So, I don't see her as this character in Metroid. First of all, based on the story of Metroid, it's about a lone bounty hunter, and she's the only human there in that space station. So it's the part of the game's appeal is the isolation of it and being alone and being by yourself and just being the only person there to deal with these monsters and survive getting attacked by these space pirates and whatnot. So her being the only human character there would worry me as far as because she as an actress actually pulled that off without having to work against anybody. Because this movie could easily be a fully CGI film where she's the only human actor there, and that would be kind of disturbing seeing her in that role. There are better actresses out there that I think are better equipped to do that. A lot of people I saw on social media were saying they'd rather have Emily Blunt play that character, and I could agree with that. That I can see. If you've seen her work in movies like Sicario and what's the other one, Live, Die, Repeat, and The Quiet Place, like I could see her character or her as an actress being able to pull off, being able to work just on her own and fulfill the need and show all the range of emotions there. I can see that. And based on The Edge of Tomorrow, I can see her as a tough bounty hunter type as well. The problem with a lot of these movies is they try to make these archetypes without being realistic. They're trying to make the quote-unquote strong, fierce, battle-hardened female character, and you really can't push that. Like, Brie Larson doesn't come off as tough to me. I know, like, I saw her in Captain Marvel and also in the Avengers movie. I was never believable to me, okay? But like I said, they're trying to make an archetype. If you want a good idea of how to show a strong female character, look at the character Ellen Ripley from the Alien movies, the Alien franchise. She comes off as authentic. For one thing about Ripley is, and what I've always liked about her, is she's strong because she has to be, but also she's scared out of her mind as well, just like we all would be. That's why I think it comes off as a little bit more authentic in Alien, because any normal person would be terrified in that situation, but she wants to survive. She has a duty to do. And in the second one, she wants to save the little girl Newt, so she's going to do what she has to do because she lost her real daughter. So she's kind of found Newt as almost like a surrogate and wants to take care of this little girl and save her. So that's believable. and you believe all of her emotions all through that film. Because like I said at the beginning, she's terrified, but she still she wants to survive, and she has a mission to do. I can believe that. It doesn't really come off as believable with someone like Brie Larson. That's just my humble opinion. I know some people feel different. And I know Brie Larson has dressed up as Samus Aran as well. I know she likes to cosplay as Samus Aran, but cosplay does not mean you should be acting in that role. There's plenty of Samus Aran cosplays out there. I see millions of them every time I go to a convention or log on to see some sort of gaming news. They got Samus Aran's all over the place, right? So that does not mean she should be playing the character just because she likes to cosplay as the character. So anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. Anyway, Chris Crazy House signing out. Peace.